to have, we hope, an enormously successful energy operation in the eastern part of the state. These companies are going to make a lot of money, and either they're going to take everything they make out of Ohio to their investors in faraway places, or Ohioans can benefit from some of it.
It sounds good, right? The only problem with that, according to the left-leaning group Policy Matters Ohio, under this severance tax, Ohioans in the top 1% of income, earning at least $321,000 a year on average, would receive roughly $2,300 a year in reduced taxes. But the middle fifth of Ohio residents, making about $32,000 to $49,000 a year, they on average would get back about $42. 42 bucks. The inference there? The tax break only helps the wealthy. But that's not entirely true, because in the state of Ohio, 70% of small business owners are taxed as personal income, which means this tax cut would largely benefit small business owners.
Ohio now is the #1 job producer in the Midwest and the #5 job producer in the country, which is a staggering turnaround from where we were just a short, 15, 16 months ago. I believe this will add to our economic strength. A number of business leaders believe the same thing.
So while the governor is getting grief from the left on who will get the tax break, he's also getting grief from the right on where the money comes from. The Kasich administration projects they can create some $500 million in annual income tax cuts by increasing severance taxes on oil and gas production in Ohio. Now, oil is currently selling between $107 and $110 a barrel. But in Ohio, the current severance tax for oil, it's only 20 cents per barrel. There's also a 3-cent tax per 100 million cubic feet of natural gas. And there's no severance tax for natural gas liquids. And that could be the most lucrative of the materials that would be extracted through what's called horizontal fracturing or fracking. And state Republican lawmakers, they are not happy about that. House members have already stripped that proposal from Kasich's package of proposed adjustments for the state budget. Republicans say that imposing these higher taxes will force oil companies to go elsewhere. But is that true? Kasich is proposing 4% severance tax on fracked oil in Ohio. Now remember, I told you that currently oil companies are only paying 20 cents per barrel, regardless of how high the price of that barrel rises.